me ask you something. Why is it that the moment a woman lies to you, it's not the lie that hurts the most, but the fact that she thought you were too blind to catch it? Men miss lies because they ask the wrong questions. Today, I'm giving you the questions that make the truth fall out of her mouth, even when she's trying to hide it. This video was inspired by one of you. Jessica OS here, welcome to the channel. Before we get into the questions, you need to understand why women lie in the first place. Because once you understand her motivation, spotting the lie becomes easy. But then later in the video, I'll give you the exact questions that expose the truth instantly. If you're ready, let's get it. Why women lie, and sometimes prefer it over the truth. So women rarely lie for the same reasons men do. Men often lie to avoid chaos. Women often lie to manage your perception. Here's what most men don't get. First, women lie to avoid losing emotional control. You see, telling the truth means surrendering power. If she's unsure how you'll react, she'll lie to keep the upper hand. 2, women lie to protect their image. A woman cares deeply about how you see her. If the truth makes her look irresponsible, careless, insecure, or guilty, she'll edit it to protect her reputation in your eyes. 3, women lie to avoid consequences. Some lies are not malicious, they're just preventive. If she knows the truth might lead to conflict, distance, or accountability, she'll soften it or hide it altogether. 4, women lie to maintain security while keeping options open. This is the one men hate. A woman may lie if she's unsure about you and doesn't want to lose her backup routes, attention sources, or emotional safety nets. 5, women lie because they fear your disappointment. Not all lies are manipulative. Some are insecurity driven. She doesn't want to look weak, messy, jealous, or flawed, so she masks it with a convenient story. The key point is this. Women don't lie because we're evil. Or they're evil. They lie because they're strategic, emotional, and self-protective. I'm not defending this, but understanding this puts you 10 steps ahead before you even ask a single question of her. Let's jump into the questions now. Powerful questions to detect a lie. Let's get it. First one, can you walk me through what happened step by step? Most men mess up here because they ask women vague, soft questions like, what happened? Tell me what's going on, stuff like that. You see, when you ask vague questions, you get vague answers, and vague answers will protect those lies that she's hiding. But when you say, walk me through it step by step, everything will change. Because you're no longer asking for a story, you're asking for a sequence. And lies hate sequences because they require memory, structure, emotional consistency. And the truth is, a liar can't maintain all three at the same time. Here's what you're looking for. First, watch for what I call the fast-forward effect. A woman who's lying will try to jump from point A straight to Z. She'll skip moments, skip conversations, skip details, skip anything that makes her lie harder to maintain. Truth moves at a natural pace. Lies rush. 2, look for hesitation around transitions. So she'll be smooth on the big parts she rehearsed, but clumsy on the transitions she never thought through. Things like, then I think I left. Or after that, what did I do next? Or I don't really remember the exact order. The exact order is always where liars break. 3, pay attention to emotional mismatch. So women remember how they felt in each step of the situation. If she can't recall the emotional beats, or if her emotions don't match the moment she's describing, that's a crack in her story. Truth has emotional fingerprints, lies don't. 4, watch for borrowed details. So liars try to make their story sound real by adding details that don't actually fit. These details feel stiff, overly specific, or random. It's like she's decorating a house instead of building one. 5, see if she loops back or updates her story later. So a liar often remembers things later that she conveniently forgot in the moment. These sudden actions aren't new honesty. They're actually repairs. She's patching the lie after she realized something didn't make sense. See it for what it is. So I don't have to justify it, but this question is deadly because, you see, you're not letting her give you a performance, you're forcing her to give you a timeline. A lie can survive emotion, anger, even survive tears, but it cannot survive structure. Remember that. Second question you can ask: what made you decide to do it that way? So most women can tell a story. Most women can even cry through a lie, like I just said. But very few women can fabricate a logical motive on the spot. When you ask her why she chose to do something, she has to expose the reasoning behind her behavior, and lies don't prepare for that part. So here's what to pay attention to. First, liars struggle with purpose. A truthful woman knows exactly why she did something. Even if she made a bad decision, her motivation will still make sense. A liar, on the other hand, she'll reach for whatever explanation sounds responsible, not actually what happened. So you'll hear things like, "Oh, I don't know, I just did," or "It wasn't that deep," or "It just happened." Those are non-reasons. That's pure evasion. Number two, pay attention to how long it takes her to answer. You see, a truthful person answers instantly because the reason is connected to the memory of the event, right? A liar will pause because she's building. That pause is her brain flipping through the options of what to tell you. Three, look for over-explaining. Liars love to cover empty space with extra words. When she suddenly becomes a motivational speaker or starts giving you her life story, she's not explaining, she's trying to distract you. The truth is short. Lies are long, period. Four, watch for borrowed blame. What is this? Liars rarely take responsibility. Instead, they throw blame around like confetti. When her reason is nothing more than someone or something else being responsible, she's protecting the real motive and doesn't want you to see it. Five, emotional tone shifts are a giveaway. If she instantly gets irritated, offended, dramatic, she's trying to shut down the question, not answer it. A truthful woman becomes clearer. A lying woman becomes louder. Now, this is why this question exposes everything. Most liars rehearse the event, not the intention. They practice the script, but they forget the psychology. And when you pull the psychology out into the open, then her story will collapse instantly. Question three. If I asked the other people involved, would their version match yours? This question is a truth grenade. It doesn't just pressure her, it exposes her relationship with the truth itself. See, most women aren't afraid of your reaction. They're afraid of other people's stories contradicting their own. So, number one, it instantly activates her fear of being exposed. A truthful woman has nothing to hide. A liar, on the other hand, you'll see it in her face even before she speaks. Two, liars panic around third-party truth. What do I mean? They hate any scenario where someone else's version might expose them. So expect defensiveness, irritation, or attempts to make you the problem. Three, watch how fast she tries to flip the conversation. A liar will redirect to your past mistakes, your tone, your insecurities, anything to avoid sticking to the question. Four, a liar's math will never add up. If she knows the third-party version won't match hers, she starts to say things like, "Oh, they don't need to be involved," or "You're making drama," or "You're being insecure." Translation, she knows the truth won't back her. Five, truth tellers stay calm, liars stay emotional. A lying woman gets irritated or dramatic. A truthful woman becomes clearer and simpler. You see, this question to detect the truth is so powerful because lies depend on privacy. Truth survives company. You're not catching the lie, you're catching her relationship to it. Let's go. Fourth question. How long have you felt that way? This question, in my opinion, is the ultimate timeline trap. When a woman lies about her feelings, the story might sound believable on the surface, but the timeline always betrays her. Think about this. First, fake feelings don't have a backstory. A liar hates working backwards because the emotion she's describing was actually invented. She didn't really live them. Two, a liar will give you a timeline that doesn't match her past behavior. So, for instance, if she claims she lost feeling weeks ago, but acted normal until yesterday, she's lying. Three, she'll start adjusting the timeline mid-conversation. This means she's constructing the emotion as she goes along. Four, watch for vagueness. It's her escape hatch. It's been a while. I don't know exactly. It just happened. These are smoke screens and not answers. 5, emotional memory is impossible to fake convincingly. Women remember the emotional texture of their experiences. If she can't describe it, the feeling is not real. Now, here's why this question exposes liars instantly. Because it forces her to marry the feeling with a timeline, and liars cannot maintain both. Question 5. What did you think I'd say or do when you told me? So liars always anticipate reactions. Truth tellers don't. A woman who planned your reaction planned the lie. 1. Women think about reactions all the time. If she says, I didn't think about it, she's lying. Women always think about the reaction. 2. Liars fear consequences, so they pre-plan your response. This question exposes their preparation. 3. Watch for immediate defensiveness. If she gets irritated, flips the question back on you, she's hiding intent. 4. A truthful woman becomes reflective, not emotional. You see, liars get dramatic. Truth stays calm. This question is powerful because it exposes the intent behind her actions, the part liars never prepare to explain. Question 6. Is there anything you left out that you think I should know? This is the partial truth killer. So, most liars don't tell full lies. They tell edited versions of the truth. Remember this. Number 1, liars enter self-correction mode. This question triggers panic because now she has to check her story for holes. 2, watch for body language changes. She might shift, swallow, look away, suddenly get quiet. She's recalculating. 3, new clarifying details are red flags. These aren't new honesty, they're patchwork. 4, truth tellers simply say no. Liars hesitate, explain, add more. This question is powerful because it corners liars into deciding whether to double down or confess the part they hoped you wouldn't ask about. Oh boy, guys, women lie with emotions and not just words. Once you understand why she lies, the questions become the spotlight she can't hide from. Use these questions with calm confidence and not aggression. After all, you're only trying to uncover the truth. Good luck, and let me know if it works. Jessica OS here. Hope you got value from this video. Hit that like button to let me know, and subscribe to the channel for more candid relationship insights. See you later.